students. In my first and second video, I explained the chapter. Today, I am going to discuss the question answers of chapter 4, standard 6 SS. My dear student, whatever we have missed during the explanation time in first and second video, that I am going to complete here while discussing the question answer. Okay, so today it is the third lecture of standard 6 SS chapter 4. Standard 6 SS chapter 4 lecture number 3. First thing, my dear student, first question, I explain this answer again and again, or still I am explaining. From which scripture, from which scriptures do we find, from which scriptures do we find the information about the political system and institution of India? From which scripture means from where we get information related to early states of India about the political system. From which scriptures do we find the information about the political system and institutions of India? I explain very first line of the first paragraph, chapter number 4. You will get this information. Very first line is there. We get information, we find the information about the political system and institutions. We find the information about the political system and institution from Vedas, epics and Buddhist texts. Okay, from where we get? We get from Vedas, epics and Buddhist text. Got it? Second, by what other name was the community known in earlier state system? My dear student, first paragraph, second line, second, third line says something about this. Okay, by what other name was the community known in early state system? My dear student, it was called as a wish. Okay, it was called wish. Second or third line is there in your textbook. Okay, community was known by wish. What was another name? Wish in early state system. Okay, by what other name? So by the other name like wish. Okay, the community known in earlier state system. Got it? Next, which type of state system was the Janpada? Which type of state system? Which type of state system was the Janpada? Okay, so my dear student, answer: the Janpada was a state system of Rig Veda age. It was just like a Kabilai rule. In the second line it is given. Okay, so the Janpada was a state system of Rig Veda age, developed in a very special way from the Kabilai rule. Okay, just like a Kabilai rule. Okay, developed in a very special way from the Kabilai rule. Okay, next, at present, what is considered as the boundary area of Kuru? Okay, at present it is given in the chart. I said that in the chart it is given. At present, what is considered as the boundary area? boundary area of Kuru. My dear student, it is given in a table. At present, the region near Delhi and Meerut. Okay, at present, the region near Delhi and Meerut is considered as the boundary area of Kuru. It means at present the area near Delhi and Meerut, okay, that is called Kuru area, boundary area of Kuru. Got it? Next question. Among which states, among which state there was a tough competition? Among which states there was a tough competition, okay, for power, okay? Among which state was there competition for power, okay, just to show supremacy? Among which states there was a tough competition? My dear student, when I explained the chapter, I said four states were there. Four states were there. Okay, Magadha, Vatsa, Avantika, Kosla. Okay, so answer. There was a competition, tough competition. There was a tough competition among states like Magadha, Koshal, Vatsa, and Avanti for power. Okay, so there was a tough competition among these, and my dear student, we can say Magadha was the most powerful state among them. Okay, so there was a competition among states like Magadha, Koshal, Vatsa, and Avanti for power, and among them Magadha was the most powerful state. My dear students, my next question is which political organizations, which political organization existed in the Vedic period? Which political organizations were existed in the Vedic period? When we say about the textbook, in first paragraph, okay, last two lines are there, okay, the institutions like Sabha and Samiti, the institutions like Sabha and Samiti were existed, okay. So answer, the political organization, the political organizations named Sabha and Samiti existed in the Vedic period. Which were there? Sabha and Samiti. Got it? Next one. When and in which area? When and in which area were the earlier states established in India? Okay. Where and which area? Kyare, where means kyare, and which area, kai jagyaye. When and in which area were the early states established in India? My dear student, when I explained the chapter, I said, okay, the near the banks of river Ganga and the little part of Punjab, okay, on the bank of river Ganga and part of Punjab. Okay, so answer, the early states were established. The early states were established about 1000 BC. When means 1000 BC in the area of Punjab and Ganga river in India. Okay, before the Christ, 1000 BC. Okay, 1000 BC means before Christ. And okay, so where means before Christ 1000, and where? So in Punjab and on the banks of river Ganga. Okay, the early states were established about 1000 BC in the area of Punjab and Ganga river in India. Okay, next one. Which two types of governance? Which two types of governance system were there in Mahajanapadas? Okay, which two types of governance were there? Okay, there were two types of governance. Okay, in Mahajanapadas, and which were they? They were monarchy and republic. Monarchy and republic. Okay, so which two types of governance system were there in Mahajanapadas? Answer: there were two types of governance system. Two types of governance system in Mahajanapadas, and they were monarchy and republic. Monarchy means king is the supreme, okay, and republic means among them they choose one leader. Okay, got it? Next question. Which period is considered as the period of Mahajanapadas in India? Okay. Which period is considered as the period of Mahajanapada in India? My dear student, the post-Vedic period. Post-Vedic period. After Vedic era. Okay. After post-Vedic. Any pachi. So, post-Vedic period is considered as the period of Mahajanapada in India. Got it? Now, next one. Which were the two great kings? Which were the two great kings of Haryanka dynasty? Which were the two great kings of Haryanka dynasty? Which were the two great kings of Haryanka dynasty? My dear student, Bimbisara was the founder. Bimbisara was the founder, and after him, Ajatasattu. Okay, so Bimbisara and Ajatasattu, they were the two great kings of Haryanka dynasty. So the two great kings of Haryanka dynasty were: number one, Bimbisara. Bimbisara was the founder of the Haryanka dynasty, and after that Ajatasattu. Okay, Ajatasattu. What happened? Later on, he changed his capital. Okay, next one. Who changed the capital of Magadha? Who changed the capital of Magadha? My dear student, Magadha's capital was earlier Rajgiri. Earlier it was Rajgiri. But after Bimbisara, Ajatasattu came on the throne. He shifted the capital from Rajgiri to Patliputra. Okay. So answer: earlier the capital of Magadha was Rajgiri. Earlier, which was the capital of Magadha? So Rajgiri was the capital of Magadha. But what happened? Ajatasattu. Okay, Ajatasattu changed it. Change means Rajgiri. Okay, to Patliputra. From Rajgiri, it is shifted to Patliputra as the capital city of Magadha. So Ajatasattu changed it to Patliputra as the capital of Magadha. Next time you have to copy down this thing in your notebook. Next time we will learn more question answer. Thank you.